Hey, what's happening? Chris Azari here. Hope you had a great Christmas, holiday, all that good stuff. Hope you didn't fall off the wagon too hard. Um, I didn't fall off the wagon too hard. I had fun. I ate, but I didn't go crazy. I had stuff I shouldn't have been eating, but I ate it and I ate a little bit. I didn't go back for seconds and thirds. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm bringing this challenge to you, right? So the overall idea of this challenge is we're gonna do it in like 3 parts. So like a total 90-day challenge, but I don't want to put this huge goal out here that's kind of unattainable. So I want to break it down into like 30-day sections. So like the first 30 days, second 30 days, and the last 30 days. So 90 days, right? And the ultimate idea, you have to think about this. It's not about the diet. Oh, I apologize for any noise you hear because I'm home for the week with my kids, and I have 3 crazy kids, and it's the only time I could get. I'm keeping them upstairs right now, so I apologize. So anyway, so a challenge or a diet or anything, right? It really needs to become a lifestyle change, not just okay, I'm going to do this for 30 days. And okay, you do it for 30 days, you lose 10 pounds, you feel great. And then what? You go back to your old habits? Like, no, you can't do that. That's the whole yo-yo diet, up and down, all that stuff, right? So really, right. So we need to make a lifestyle change. We just can't keep going back and forth, right? So after the 30 days, what do? Right? You just keep doing what you're doing, and you change it up and you do some things and you could switch it up and depending on some people are creatures of habit and they can keep it going, right? So anyway, how are we going to kick this off, right? So the overall idea is like, your January 1st. Let's start January 1st. But in reality, January 1st is New Year's Day. So maybe you have traditions where you go to somebody's house and they're eating lots of food and it's not really a great day to start. You could do it. I'm just trying to put that out there. So what I'm thinking is first week of January, right? I'm going to be trying to kick it off. I've been doing keto and just being in ketosis for a while now, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, but who knows what I'm doing January 1st, but I'm going to be trying to kick it into another gear that week. So how do we do this? What do we eat? What do we do? I was trying to wrap my head around all the things to tell you guys, right? Because we're all different, and that's one thing you have to really know. Everyone's different. There's not all these, diets that put you in a box, but there's very basic guidelines, right? And I'm sure if you've been looking into ketosis and stuff, and you see stuff everywhere popping up in your feeds and trying, and there's so many things and these beautiful recipes and all this crazy stuff and places that want you to make 3 meals a day, different meals, and it just becomes crazy, right? So unfortunately, they make it a lot harder than it seems. My wife got this for me for Christmas, right? This book right here, Keto Made Easy. This book is awesome. It is so straightforward. It just gives you every single thing you need. I mean, it is. I was researching and trying to figure out what to give, what to put out there, and I'm like, this is it. Buy this book. This is all you need. This thing is legit. These 2 people, I forget their names. I was reading it all over. Oh, Mega Bharat and Matt Gadke. Sorry guys if I got your names messed up. This book is awesome. All right. It's just, they make it so simple. They give you all the grocery lists. I'm going to put this, basically, I am going to have a challenge page here, which I'm putting together right here, and I'm going to have all the links to all the things you need to buy to the book and all that stuff, and it's awesome. It walks you through everything, right? I'm going to go over a couple other things too that I recommend. Ingredients, all this stuff, right? So let me just show you this one thing. Ingredients and kitchen tips, right? It teaches you all the things on the list here, all the stuff you need to buy to like to have your staples, right? And there's some really cool recipes. Like I want to actually go and try to start making some of these. I actually want to follow. They have meal plans too. I'll show you that in a second. But it's got everything you need in here, and they just make it so easy. It's just like, it's just so easy. And they also have a thing here too, like 5 steps to starting keto, right? Like cut the carbs, brace yourself, add some fat, time your meals, continually improve. Just great basic stuff. And I don't want to reinvent the wheel here, And it talks about eating fat. And a lot of times, like, don't be afraid. Like, fat's your new energy source. And a lot of times people forget that. A lot of times people go into keto and they do more of a high protein diet, but you really want to be high fat, right? So they have all these little tips in here. And like, butter, coffee, and tea are great, which is true. Keys to success, prepping your meals. So, just find a partner, eat all the fat. Here's a great thing. Eating a lot of fat is the trickiest part for most people who are just starting a keto diet. We've all taught that fat's bad for us. And it's like once you're able to grasp the high fat concept and believe it'll become easier once you start eating keto diet. And it is. So I'm just, if anything you do, buy this book. I'm telling you, it's like $20. It'll probably be here on Amazon. I'm going to link it all in a couple days to your house. So I just want to, okay, so they got wake up call, like all these, I don't know if you can see this all here. So yeah, all these different recipes, right? And it's just super easy. Like a lot of it is really easy. All these, I know it's hard to see on this too, but really awesome stuff, right? And there's one guide in here where they actually have schedules for you, which is cool. And I think I'm going to give it a shot, just because sometimes it's nice to just be, you know, I kind of wing it and do my own thing, which is fine. So yeah, so this is great. Keto meal plans, right? So, and it's just got in this section, there's 6 different 1-week meal plans that showcase varied eating styles, right? Tony finds that eating 2 meals a day suits his busy schedule. Sally likes having something sweet every day. Brenda sticks to the basics and eats whole foods. Marty's a vegetarian and still makes a ketogenic diet work for him. Matt likes to keep carbs very low and fat high in 2 large daily meals. Mega likes variety, lots of veggies and snacks. And they go in here and they show you like all the stuff, like what to do, what to make, and it's not a lot of stuff, and it's all staples, and it's really awesome. And this book, excuse me, get this book. You got to get this book. I mean, it's going to show you everything in here. Don't try to just get the book. So that's that, right? So a couple other things you probably want to get is ketone test strips, right? Pee strips, you pee on them or pee in a cup. I just pee on them. Bradley had another brand. I'm going to try another brand. I've been using these for a while. They're okay. Just sometimes I feel like you get like a bum pack and they're not like, you know, that great. So I don't know. But they're very cheap. They help you. Another way to test ketones is you could buy something like this. Keto IQ. It's actually like a breathalyzer. I've actually used it a couple times when I had drinks. I don't know how accurate it is. It was like $7. It's kind of cheap. The best thing you could buy is there's a thing called Keto Mojo. It's a blood tester. I don't have it here. I don't know what I did with it. I asked my wife where she might have put it or cleaned it up. I have no idea. It's expensive, and the strips, it's like if you've ever done blood glucose, you know, you pick your finger and you do it like that. That's the best way. That thing worked really well. And when you buy it, you get like a certain pack, and I used them all up, but I haven't bought any more. But I highly recommend that. I'll leave a link to that too. Basically, you know, the biggest thing is how to avoid the keto flu, and they talk about that in the book too, and how to get into ketosis, right? So if you're going to start this, make sure you have, you know, doing electrolytes, right? Biggest thing could be fasting, intermittent fasting. Some people can, if you can fast for a day and get into ketosis and do it like that, that's a great thing. But if you're not, you can try intermittent fasting, where you say you only have like a certain hour of eating, so you only eat from 12, like from noon to 8 or to 9, or another tip for intermittent fasting, if you don't want to do it, you're like, I have to eat, and let's say you eat your first meal at 8 o'clock every day in the morning and your last meal at 8 o'clock at night. Well, what you can start doing is you could say, okay, I'm not gonna have my first meal till 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, do that for a few days, then push it to 10 o'clock, then 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. I intermittent fast. I don't eat my first meal till 12, and I try to stop around 9 o'clock. It's been a little crazy with our new baby, but that's all, you know, it is what it is. Another thing to do is you can work out. You know, if you're going to start going into ketosis and cutting all your carbs, don't go and, you know, run a marathon, but try to get a 15 to 20 minute, you know, slow workout. And I'll put some actually example workouts too in the page with all, I have a nice 7-day, like getting back into it workout. You know, the beauty about ketosis, the ketogenic diet, is you're going to lose fat without having to work out. But if you work out, you're obviously going to even just increase that even more. But you have to know your body, and you have to know all your things. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm nothing. So everyone's different. Don't take this all to heart. You just have to try and see what works for you. You've probably heard about BHB salts, right? So like you drink the salts and kind of put you in ketosis because you're taking in ketones and burning them off. There's a lot of science behind it. I don't know all the science behind it. I know that I like a specific brand, and it is what it is. I've been drinking my Ketogenics, right? I've tried a few different brands. A couple of them taste these taste really good. I've had ones before and they feel okay, but these just, I don't know. I like them. I have good energy with them. I take them. I feel like I'm like, all right, I'm clear-headed. I'm like, it's like rocket fuel to me, right? So I actually did I bought some and I actually did a review on the Ketogenics, the keto meal, which is like a meal replacement, and then Keto Prime, which is just excuse me, their drink. I'm getting over a little cold. So I did a review on them, and they actually hooked me up, man. They sent me like a whole, like, kit. This hat doesn't really fit me because I didn't really put it on here, but they sent me like a whole, a whole kit with the hat on it. Oh, it takes all the glare off my head. So they sent me a kit with that. They sent me Ketogenics Prime, orange, lemon. Lemon Twist is the one that I actually bought, and I've been taking. It tastes like Gatorade. It's ridiculously good. Then they sent me, they hooked me up, man. They really did. They sent me keto meal, vanilla and chocolate. I actually haven't tried these two because I have the cookies and cream one that I've been using. I think it's is it cookies and cream or is it vanilla? I'm pretty sure it's cookies and cream. Anyway, they sent me a shaker cup, so they really hooked it up. Sent me some sample packs and stuff. So the idea behind this is that, you're kicking your body and giving it ketones to burn as fuel. So it's the idea is partly that it's helping your body adapt to burning ketones better and just going from the glucose to ketones. And they also have like a really cool thing too. Like they just sent you this like little cheat sheet here. Ketogenics Prime, Keto Essentials, Y Prime and Meal, Scoop, couple recipes. They got some really good recipes and stuff. So I mean, end of the day, do you need BHB salts? No. Do I recommend them? Yes, I recommend them because I mean it's just helping you, and it's like I haven't eaten yet today. It's 12:42 right now. I took this before I started making the video, and I feel great. I feel clear-headed. I got like energy. I probably won't even eat for like another hour. I'm just kind of that's how the way I've been on ketosis. So again, do you need them? No. But I highly recommend you getting them, especially in the beginning, to kind of help you get into ketosis, and give you the energy. That's the thing, like, right? Like a lot of times people, when they go from the glucose to ketones, they get that, what's called the keto flu. I didn't have it so bad because when I started, I was kind of already sick, and I said, screw it, I'm just going to go into ketosis. But this helps you adapt, right? So all of a sudden, your body's just trying to figure out what it is. This helps keep you going. So that's that. It's not expensive either. They have like, I'll put coupons in there. They have like crazy deals all the time. So like I stocked up like a while ago, and then I did that review, and then they sent me all this. So I really won't have to buy any for a while, which is awesome. So then on the flip side, so really, right? I mean, listen, again, get the book. Get this book. This book is awesome. It just makes it so Keto Made Easy. It's real. I mean, it's really good reading. Like it's not. And some of the recipes are like ridiculous. Like I mean, look at spicy cauliflower bites, spaghetti with neat sauce, creamy white chili, chicken tenders, bacon crab mac and cheese, chicken noodle soup, chicken Alfredo, southern baked chicken, mama's meatloaf. I mean, there's really good, and they're not that hard to make. English muffins, cheddar and thyme, cornbread, microwave bread, the best keto bread, raspberry fiber muffins, low dinner rolls, blah, blah, blah. So, and that leads me to another thing too, right? So they're talking about all these keto rolls and stuff and breads and everything like that. And sometimes you have to think about like this. Like I see people like come up with like a gluten allergy, right? And all of a sudden it's like, okay, now they go buy every alternative thing for like gluten-free this, gluten-free. It's like, well, maybe you shouldn't be eating all the crazy gluten-free pretzels and gluten-free bread and pizza. Maybe that stuff's not good and it's so processed anyway, right? So let's not, the beauty about this stuff is actually like when you get the ingredients list, like I make my own keto, like keto kind of muffin upstairs, and it's almond flour, 1 egg, some vanilla extract, a little salt, a little sugar like xylitol, and a little dash of almond milk. And it's like it's all like kind of natural, more or less, right? And I mix it up, I put it in the microwave, and I have like fresh bread. Like I just made like a fresh bread. Like that's so cool. And that's like most of these recipes in here are like that. And you're making this all from scratch, and it's not that hard. You can make staples and prepare it in advance and all that stuff. So again, I'll put the link to this in there to Amazon, and then I'm going to link to all some of the ingredients, the staples. So you could literally hop on Amazon and buy a whole bunch of this stuff and have it to your house and be ready to get on this challenge. And if you can't get stuff in time, we're starting next week. The idea is the group is just to be in here, just keep everybody accountable, check in, see how we're doing. I'm thinking about doing like one post a day, like, hey, where are you? How you doing with today's challenge? What's the scales looking like? Any challenges? Any hiccups? And just to be there for each other. It's just so much easier when you have a group and being accountable and just tips and stuff like that. Or someone may be like, I'm struggling, I need help, or what can I do? Or just that kind of stuff. I mean, this isn't rocket science. You don't need to go out there and be spending some monthly membership fee to be in some keto group or some keto plan or some crazy thing like that. So I'll put that in the page. I'll put a link to the Ketogenics, and I'll try to get you some good coupons. But like this stuff, out of the 4 or 5 I've tried, this has been the best tasting and giving me the cleanest energy. They have like a patent on the way that they process the ketones, so maybe that's part of, you know, a lot of times people can go out there and just like white label their own product. This is like their own patented thing, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But that's it, man. KetoVIP.com/challenge. Go there, check it out. Hit us up, hit me up in the group, and I'll be here. And I really look forward to just getting people motivated, dropping some weight, feeling good, being healthier, making the right decisions. And we haven't even talked about like working out or doing anything like that. We just want to get the diet straight and stuff like that. I haven't been working out at all. I gotta start working out because I just love to work out. It's just been so crazy. But I'm almost down a solid 20 pounds, and I've worked out maybe 4 or 5 times in the last 3 months, you know what I mean? Which for me is like super low. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I hope you've stayed this long. I know the video went a little longer because I always tend to just keep rambling. But I just want everyone to just feel safe going into this and just feel, you know, good about it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments section below. I'll answer them best I can. And let's do this. Let's do it. Let's make 2019 the year of change, all right? I will see you guys in the group. Thanks a lot. Bye.